I'm at Riverwalk Special Occasions and Rentals on Lynn Street in Danville. One of the best kept secrets, and I'm ready to tell everybody about you guys because you're an amazing location.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about the fact that you guys do everything for parties, for weddings. You don't have to go to Greensboro. You don't have to go to town to get those special colors. And this is a beautiful setting, and you guys can come and set up the entire table.
Correct. We can.
Now, this is an example of something that someone might have at a Christmas dinner or a corporate dinner, and you guys can do up to how many? I mean, you guys can do hundreds of tables.
Well, we're set up to do about 250 people is what we can handle. And as you can see here, we can do anything from something more low-key, where you just need your paperware, to something more formal, where you need your glassware.
I just love that. And as we kind of do some tight shots on this, you know, you might be someone who says, I want to have a big holiday party, but I'm not a decorator. You guys do all that magic work, and you make it look beautiful. Also, guys, those one-of-a-kind colors. You know, here, for example, we have, you know, sort of the apple greens, which are a lot of fun. And you say, well, I didn't know I could get it right here in Danville. All of the one-of-a-kind colors, the purples, the greens, the teals, that you think you have to go out of town for. You don't, because we're right here on Lynn Street.
Correct.
All right, next we're going to check out and tell you about what's hot for weddings, and it's never too soon to start planning for weddings.
Right.
All right, the candy sort of buffet bar. Let's talk about the hot item.
Yes, that is something that's really up and coming now. That's popular for weddings, baby showers, wedding showers, stuff like that. So we have one here, as you can see, that is available for rent.
I think a little girl's party. This would blow the roof off a little girl's party, or even like a Sweet 16. I would want one. Quinceañeras, by the way, are very popular throughout our Star News viewing area. And you think, well, where do I go and get all of the supplies? And, you know, quinceañeras are like birthday parties. You just kind of want to one-up the last event. And this is really going to put you guys in, you know, kind of the one-up stage, right, where you've got the coolest thing at your event.
Yes.
And you guys rent for weddings, and let me step over here and get out of the way of this beautiful setup for wedding. Wait a second, was that you in the wedding shot?
It was, yes.
Okay. Then you guys can do all of the rentals for weddings, the columns and the arches and the wonderful, you know, I see here you have a great picture because, you know, you really want your wedding to be memorable. And even though it's December, now is when we want to start making the arrangements for the rentals and have all the equipment in place.
That's right, and we are more than capable of helping customers who want to come in, and maybe they don't want all white. They want to add some of their own colors. We'll work with them, and we'll come up with a plan that fits their ideas and their budget.
So this is really a one-stop shop where you can have your tables planned. You can have your candy bar. You can have your buffet bar with the candy. You can have all of your arches and all of your decorations for the wedding. And then let me take you to the next setup, which I really love. And let me walk over here with you, and we'll get out of the way. This is, well, you say to yourself, well, where do I get the cake trays? And where do I get the special silver? And where do I get the beautiful accompaniments for your food and your fine dining at your wedding or your event? And this is where you get it.
That's right. We all this stuff is also used quite a bit for homecomings, for church gatherings, for, you know, any kind of a picnic like on a larger scale that you want to serve many people.
And for faculty events, again, for corporate events, you really want to bring in some guests from out of town and show off how special your business or corporation is, and you want to have a little treat. This is a beautiful way to do that. And you can rent these supplies without having to buy them. And I do want to say, I see chocolate fountain.
That's right.
Now, the brown chocolate is a lot of fun. White chocolate is kind of taking it to the next level for weddings and for events. Brown chocolate is traditional, but white chocolate at weddings and special events and parties. I mean, what party don't you want a white chocolate fountain at? I don't know that party.
Exactly.
Every Christmas at Star News, we have the chocolate fountain, and it just blows everyone away because we're putting every chocolate on everything. So you guys also have a lot of New Year's Eve supplies, so no one has to go out of town for New Year's supplies, and let's talk about that.
Okay, we have our table set up over here. If you want your just fun party hats, stringers to blow when the ball drops, and we also have, champagne glasses you can rent if you want something a little more, upscale.
Okay, I love that. So you can have, the good old fashioned plastic and paper products for New Year's, and those are being thrown in the air anyway. You might want to go that way. But if you're having a more formal affair at your home, don't forget that you can have the folks here at Riverwalk come in and set up your home and make your table beautiful and make your event beautiful. Again, for weddings, for quinceañeras, for corporate events and parties, for holiday and event planning, we want everyone to know that Riverwalk is here in Danville on Lynn Street. And I think you guys are the most amazing location.
Well, thank you.
Riverwalk, special occasion and rentals on Lynn Street in Danville. Call today, 434-792-9255.